been a rough couple of days. I overdid, and I relapsed. So I was out for the count. But thank you guys for helping us hit 6,000 subscribers. And I have over 200,000 views. Guys, we did this together. This is our celebration, which is why I want to do a live feed to celebrate. And I'm not quite sure when yet. I'm thinking maybe Thursday around 4 o'clock Ontario time, Ontario, Canada. So I guess you have to Google what time that is where you are. But let me know if that's good for you, okay? Okay, so if you're new, thank you. Thanks for giving my channel a chance, and I really appreciate you. I really do. If you like what you see, please feel free to like it, to share it, to comment. I love the comments. And definitely subscribe, please. And those that are returning, I see you. I see you. Thank you. This is our celebration. Thank you. And we have another celebration, guys. Today is dun, 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 World Mental Health Day. So we are celebrating our mental health. Mental health matters and all that stuff they always say. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. We say that all the time. And you know what? I want to celebrate you because you guys have turned into ASMR. And this one already says mental health celebration. So you know what? You're already helping yourselves. And I'm so proud of you for that. Don't you let anybody ever tell you that you're not helping yourself, because you are. You're looking for ways, and an ASMR video, whether it's mine or anybody else's, if it helps you, that's all I care about. And that means you're putting you forward. You're helping you. And that, my friend, is a celebration. Now, I did want to show you a couple things because a while ago, our church was having a big gala, and I bid on a silent auction basket. Now, they called it a barbecue basket just because there was 2 barbecue things in it, but what I saw was a chicken soup for the soul book and these 3 candles. See? Cool, right? Right. And what's great, watch, I haven't had candles like this before. We have, how come they're not going on? There. That's weird. Let's see. I just put them back. Oh, they're there. Okay. And there we go. They're all different colors. And I have all the colors right here. So we have red, green, dark blue, orange, light green, purple, mustard yellow, a really light blue, and a pink, and red, and an ice blue, and white. So let's try them out, shall we? Let's do this one. So there's the red, and the green, and the blue, and the orange, the pale green. There's the mustard, and this one, and the pink. I like the pink. The white. That one I really like, guys. I really do. Now they can flash or they can stay whatever color I put them on. Let's do something soothing with soothing. No. Blue. I like blue. Let's do blue. There we go. And this one. There we go. So we'll have those. Soothing. And I think blue is the mental health colors. It's either blue or green, but we're going to do blue today. Okay. So, back to mental health issues. But I should do some tapping for you guys too. While I still have these. Oh, this one. Oh, putting the batteries inside these suckers. I bent the nail right back. But at least it didn't fall off. So, and this is what it looks like inside. And what I like, well, you guys know I like these better than lit because there's no fire hazard. But sometimes it's just nice to have some ambience, you know. And I love when it's Mental Health Day. Here in Canada, I don't know what they do other places, but a lot of the big corporations really do some things. I was so impressed today. Our hockey team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, I believe they did a whole social media campaign on mental health, and I think it really helps, especially, I know we're non-gender specific on this channel, but I do find that young men hearing from their sports role models and their sports heroes that mental health affects them too can really help them open up and talk about it, you know. And I know it's hard for everybody, no matter how you identify. I'm just saying, I really like when sports figures put their ego aside, and that means a lot. I think anybody who is a role model for anyone and has the dignity to stand up and say, I struggle and it's okay, I think that helps all of us who struggle. And it's okay to share it with other people, because you might find ways to talk about it, you know. If someone's giving you a hard time about your mental health struggles, we've done all kinds of videos on what to say, but we can go back. If there's someone you care about, do the sandwich, the compliment sandwich. Start off with, I know that you're coming from a place of love and that you want to help me and fix everything. Now the middle. But what I'm struggling with, you can't fix. And part of the reason you can't fix it is I'm not broken. Okay? This is my mental health struggle, and I am working on it in my way. What I need from you is to support me, is to listen to me, not fix, not advise. If I want advice, I'll ask for it. Then you finish it with a compliment. But trust me, if there's anyone I would go to for advice, it would be you. See? It's a nice way of saying, shut up, this is what I need. With giving them the off the hook moment, you know? Because people only want to help when they love us. That's all. And they don't know how, and it frustrates them. And just say, if you're frustrated, can you imagine how I feel? And I think that really helps, you know? But today is more of a celebration, a mental health celebration, because we're who we are. And I find when you have mental health struggles, it does make you more sympathetic to others, especially when you've come out on the other side. They're a part of who we are. I'm a huge advocate. You know that. I'm not a doctor or a counselor. I'm just me. I've been through this stuff. I've learned a few things in my 56 years. And I just want to share it. If I can save you any struggle or any pain, I'm going to try. Okay? And if you can learn from a mistake I've made, all the better, so that you don't have to make it. Life is hard enough. Okay? But I see someone and I take medication. And being sick hasn't helped. And having COVID again has really screwed up the long COVID progress that I did make. I'm more exhausted now than I have been before. But I'm learning, you know. This weekend, my daughter wanted to go buy a coat, and she really wanted my opinion. But there's no way I could do a mall crawl. There's just no way. My husband asked me if I'd be willing to go in a wheelchair. We still have the one we used for his mom. And I said, no, are you crazy? Why not? And then I looked at my daughter and I looked at him and I'm like, you know what? This is I'm giving up a chance for family time. So I agreed. And you know what? We had a good time. It was fun. I didn't get exhausted. I was able to offer my opinion. Yeah, I was a little embarrassed at first and kind of kept my head down. And my husband said, why are you embarrassed? And I said, because I don't want everyone to think I'm using it because I'm fat. And he said, okay, first of all, you're not that fat anymore. He didn't say it that way, but you know what I mean. And he goes, second of all, no, hun. And then I thought about all that stuff I tell you guys. All pain isn't visible. All disabilities aren't visible. You don't know what someone's struggling with. They don't know what you're struggling with. So you know what? I had to get out of my own head and my own judgment. And I did, and it was a good time. It wasn't as long as it could have been because I was tired, but you know what? It was a good time. And I want you guys to have good times too. I really do. And I'm so, so proud of you for helping yourselves. And don't say you're not, because just watching ASMR channels, you are. You're finding something that works for you. You're finding something that helps you. And even if it's just to help you sleep, that's okay. That's great, you guys. And if you like certain triggers, like tapping on my microphone cover, or scratching, or tapping wood, or even tapping the camera, or hand gestures, whatever it is that works for you, just tell me, and I will do it. If you want me to pluck the negative energy, I will pluck, 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 pluck the negative energy. You know what makes you feel better. That's self-awareness. That's healthy. And I'm proud of you for that. Knowing what triggers you like is self-awareness. And you may not know that, but it is. And I'm really so proud of all of you and so grateful. I didn't get to make my Thanksgiving video where I was going to do an alphabetized positive affirmation for all of you. I'm going to try to do that later on. We'll see how I feel, okay? Because here in Canada, it was Thanksgiving this weekend. And, you know, and we had a quiet one. It was just the three of us, which it was very new for me. But it all turned out really well, except for the raw turkey. But we fixed that later, so it was okay. See, even someone who cooks like I do can have a raw turkey now and again. It happens. But the thing is not to let things throw you. I say this all the time, guys, and I find it really helps me. I hope it helps you. When you're in the middle of something and you feel like, why is this happening to me? Remember, you can't control what's happening to you. You can only control how you react to it. And you may not be able to control the initial reaction. But you can take a breath and you can control from that point on how you're going to react. And I'm not talking about if you're in the middle of a panic attack. That's very hard to control. We've talked about those kind of tools, okay? And that's just it. I want you to sit down if you want, if you can. Make a list of the tools you have. You have breathing. You have techniques that you've learned from me and from anyone else. And you sought them after yourself. You have ASMR, you have YouTube. If you like to go for walks in the rain or walks in the wind or any walk, put that down. Those are all in your tool belt. And you may think your tool belt is empty, but it's not, you guys. You are doing so much for your mental health that you don't even realize. I think one of the things that makes me saddest about mental health is we don't realize how strong we are, how special we are, how resilient we are. And we are, by the way. My main goal for you guys, please, if you hear nothing else from me, you are not broken. And don't let anyone treat you like you are. Okay? This isn't something you snap out of. Okay? And if somebody keeps telling you to snap out of it, I want you take your fingers like this, see? Go right up to them and go, didn't work. Sometimes you've got to be rude. I'm sorry, but sometimes you do. I preach kindness and I preach positivity, But babes, sometimes you gotta put the nail on the head, hit the nail on the head, and just tell people, no, back off. Or, I won't let you talk to me like this. It's making me feel worse. You know, you put it into their lap at that point. You are making me feel worse. And then, okay, this is the 1-2 punch. You are making me feel worse. Is that what you meant to do? I guarantee you they'll say no and they'll back off. Because they'll be like, no, I didn't mean that. I just don't know what to say. Say that. Just say, I don't know how to help you, but I want to so badly. Do you know how much that can mean to somebody? Really. I have a really good friend right now going through a really, really hard time with a loved one's health. The only thing I can do is remind them to eat, you know, and tell them, you know, you got to eat something because you got to keep your strength up. That's how I can show my love to them. And I'm always here if they want to talk, type of thing. So I hope that helps you guys, and I hope you're celebrating your mental health today. Even if it's a hard day, you're watching this video, you're helping yourself. Celebrate that. Or watch another video from someone else. There are so many ASM artists that can make you feel better. There's a great autumn tag going on right now. You should just keep going with that, because they can be really, really fun. And you can learn about somebody else, and you can ask yourselves the questions, like hearing somebody talk about their favorite autumnal memory. Makes you think, oh, what's mine? Or what's my favorite scent? Or what's my favorite flavor? Or why do I like the fall? Why don't I like the fall? You know? It gives you something else to think about. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. But I really want to say thank you again for the 6K. I promise that I will get that live feed going, and I will give you lots of notice. And I'm still doing the postcard exchange. You send me one, I send you one back. Address is in the description. And I think we're going to start doing the holiday card exchange November 1st. Okay, we'll get that started, and it'll be fun, I hope. I hope you all enjoy it. Yeah, so remember always, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very, very glad that you were born.